Ladies and gentlemen, dear attendees, I'd like to thank everyone who is attending the virtual meeting. Today's event is a major development of Deutz services in the region, with the new opening of Deutz Middle East Distribution Center at Jebel Ali Free Zone. I would like to welcome Mr. Patrick Bretz, Deutz Director for Middle East and Turkey, who is here with us especially to inaugurate the Deutz Middle East Distribution Center and to present his speech. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks Talal, thanks to Al-Mahroos family, and thanks for all the team for having me here today. My name is Patrick Bretz. I'm the responsible manager, as said, for Deutz sales and service in the Middle East and Turkey region. And I'd like to add a few words about the project and the joint strategy that we take. So starting with our strategy. As one of the leading engine manufacturers on the global level, Deutz is facing many challenges, as you can imagine, within the different markets and region, may it be economically, technologically, or politically driven. While holding a constant focus on emission and noise reduction, we push towards alternative drive solutions. In connection to that, based on the variety of the engine portfolio, our customer range is widely spread. As you may know, we are working and supplying the agricultural sector, construction, industrial, material handling, ground service equipment, and marine engines. And as you can see from the next slide in our presentation, this is only an extract of the customers we are working with from our serial production. Showing that, you can imagine this is resulting in a very high complexity, especially with regards to the after sales and service, focusing the parts availability, storage, and supply or timely supply of the same. Today's market environment defines mandatory requirements to our service organization. You can clearly see that today's networks, not only in the Middle Eastern region, but all the other regions worldwide, make it necessary or mandatory to have an improved network coverage, which is a critical criteria for our key customers, for fleet owners, and each and every end user in the region. We have to have short lead times, local availability of spare parts and fluids. We have to have the technical skills in the local organization at a competitive pricing level. Moreover, we are pursuing a holistic service approach, driving the idea of a one-stop shop, meaning full service connected to the full machinery equipment. In addition to that, we are looking forward to diversify the product portfolio, adding options like live repair, web shop, telematics, and different other advanced repair solutions. Speaking about the organization that is required, if we're looking at the global picture of Deutz, we can clearly see that most of the regions, while most global key regions are being supervised by Deutz itself, Middle East and African region remained white spots in that regard for a very long time. With this step, the distribution hub in Jebel Ali, Deutz is really looking forward to strengthen its footprint in the Middle East and bringing additional value to our service dealers, our OEM customers, and machinery end users. To achieve that, Deutz is also significantly extending the range of value-added services, which is being driven in parallel, and supporting the end user with flexible maintenance programs, repair warranty options, and our life cycle solution program, meaning replacement engines and our exchange program, as well as multi-brand offers. All of the before mentioned will be soon disclosed to you in a consolidated approach by launching a separate sub-brand as Deutz, which will be also promoted and brought to you by your local partners. I'd like to conclude my very, very short speech and short introduction with big congratulations to AlMahroos and a big thanks for the commitment that you bring to our brand, which is highly appreciated. And I'd like to close off with a handover to a few words from our Senior Vice President Sales EMEA of Deutz Corporation, Dr. Matthias Szupories.
Welcome, dealers, OEMs, fleet owners, and dear end customers. Welcome to our opening event of our jebelali distribution center. My name is Matthias Szupories. I'm the Senior Vice President of the Sales Region EMEA of Deutz AG. We are very proud of AlMahroos' work and the I10's partnership we developed over the last years. Since 2018, we had a successful start in Saudi Arabia and a lot of other markets. Now we come to a point where it's important to invest in the local distribution center, and that's why we have this virtual tour today. We need this jebelali free zone as our distribution hub to deliver much faster, much cheaper, and much better within the Middle East area. Thanks to AlMahroos and his team for the I10's work and the great partnership we developed since we met, AlMahroos and myself in Dubai in 2018. And now we are keen to visit our Come and Invest in the distribution center. It's one big step in our regional growth strategy for EMEA. So successful start and have a good tour. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Szupories, for your valuable speech, which carried strategic goals to serve Deutz customers and support the industry in the region. And thank you, Patrick, for your speech, which includes the most important policies to reach customer satisfaction for Deutz customers in the region. Now, I'd like to invite Mr. Mohamed, Executive Director of AlMahroos Middle East, to give his speech. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining our webinar. In the Middle East, there has been vast increase in Deutz-powered equipment, especially in the communication, towers, and ground service equipment. In response to these developments in the region, Deutz Germany decided to reorganize its presence in the Middle East in order to develop its services for the customers. In order to achieve this great goal, Deutz chose AlMahroos company as a strategic partner in the region to work with it to support Deutz customers. AlMahroos is considered to be an engineering company that focuses on after-sales service, and it has IT systems to support this. With 90 years of experience in this field, we are working hand in hand to achieve the goal of satisfying Deutz customers professionally. In 2018, Deutz and AlMahroos collaborated in Saudi Arabia, which is the largest market in the Middle East. We are successful in building the administrative, technical, marketing mechanism, building the workshops, and spare part stores. After laying the foundation for Deutz organization in Saudi Arabia, we began together as Deutz and AlMahroos in planning to support the whole Middle East region. We have chosen jebelali free zone as the center for Deutz and AlMahroos to serve customers in the region. The support will come through storing and distributing Deutz products and providing technical support to our customers. Also, we will help customers design and choose suitable engines for different applications. Today, we celebrate together the opening of this important center to start providing you the best service for Deutz in the Middle East. We, Deutz and Al-Mahroos, are at the beginning stage of this partnership, and together we have new projects that we are developing to support Deutz customers. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Mohamed. I'd like to invite now Mr. Renjith, Deutz manager in Al-Mahroos, Middle East, to give his speech.
Audience, thank you for being with us for the inauguration of Al-Mahroos jebelali Distribution Center in UAE. Al-Mahroos jebelali Distribution Center is the key hub of Deutz operations in the Middle East. Being a tax-free zone with vital link of global network, we will be able to expedite the delivery of spare parts and its support to the customers through the vast and dedicated supply chain logistics system, cutting down the lead time of unavailable parts to our end users in the region. So let me introduce you to some clips of Deutz-AlMahroos Distribution Center. Welcome to Deutz-AlMahroos Distribution Center, wherein you can see trained professional team working together, solving problems related to Deutz and its engineering sections. We have a very vast section of storage with 1,400 lines of spare parts and inventory stored, serving you around to cut down the downtime of the engines. Professionally trained logistics team taking cooperation with the sales team in the warehouse. So let me introduce you to some importance of the partnership. Lead time advantage. With adequate supply of spare parts and engines in stock at the jebelali warehouse, we can deliver on time, reducing the downtime of the engines. Non-available parts. Spare parts which are not available can be often shipped from the factory with the goods or by sea or air. This achieves for overall saving of the freight cost of the end user. The technical support. Providing the adequate technical support to the Deutz customers is our prime interest. Engine designs to provide and support the end user, and selecting their exact scope of supply is one of our prime mottos, which we do in Al-Mahroos. Speaking on the logistics department, a professionally and highly skilled logistics warehouse team to support the region, accuracy in item selection, picking, scanning with the barcodes with the latest innovations. On-time delivery process. Jebelali has a very matured and advanced logistic transport network by sea, air, and land. Hope to have a great time with you guys. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you.
Thank you, Renjith. I'd like to invite now Engineer Ahmed Madian, Deutz manager in Al-Mahroos, Saudi Arabia, and Engineer Ahmed Halalo, our consultant to Deutz, to give their speech. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Engineer Ahmed Madian, Country Manager for Deutz.
Hello, everybody. I'm Engineer Ahmed Halalo, Deutz Consultant. Welcome.
I want to explain to you about engineering department in Middle East. I will share our presentation. The cooperation and partnership of Deutz and Al-Mahroos in the Middle East is not only in the quick storage and delivery of engines and spare parts to customers, but also in technical and engineering support for Deutz. Deutz in Germany has a sophisticated engineering and technical support department. In cooperation with this department, EMEA began to establish this engineering department in the Middle East to provide technical support to current and future customers, consisting of qualified engineers trained in Deutz, Germany, and who have technical experience in Deutz engines for more than 15 years. Together, Mahroos and Deutz, we are still at the beginning of way to develop this technical engineering department in the Middle East to that we can provide a better service to support our customer, whether in the planning, manufacturing, and after-sale service. But the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. During the last period, we were able to solve many of technical problems that faced some of Deutz customers, and successful technical solutions were provided. Some of them were resolved remotely, as happened in airport of Afghanistan, Ethiopia, and Djibouti. Our technical department has also provided engineering support to factories in Saudi Arabia and the UAE by designing Deutz engine to suit the mechanisms that will run them, such as vehicle factories, generators pump, and others. You are welcome to support you in this innovative partnership between Deutz and EMEA in the Middle East. Now, the speech with Engineer Ahmed Halalo.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We will share the page presentation. Almost more than 30 years since I graduated from university as a mechanical engineer. I have been working for a former distributor in Saudi Arabia for Deutz. Also, I have devoted my experience and time to support the departments of Mahroos Deutz in Saudi Arabia, jebelali, and Middle East, as well as to serve Deutz customers. Deutz in Germany has a state-of-the-art training center. Deutz and Mahroos partnership in the Middle East is also in cooperation with this center to establish training center for Deutz in the Middle East, to be close to customers, to provide asserted training courses at various levels and specializations. We are at the beginning of the road in building this important training organization to support our valued customers and establish in these difficult circumstances with COVID-19 pandemic. But with the will of Deutz and Mahroos and your support, we will be continuing to build this training center and its branch in Saudi Arabia, UAE, also Bahrain. With the new environment-friendly regulations, Deutz has made a lot of developments in its engines to reduce gas emissions. Deutz is at the forefront of factories that have studied and developed innovative hydroelectric or hydrogen-fueled engines. The Gulf countries are working to protect the environment with the laws and legalization that protect it. Therefore, the use of such environmentally friendly engines is coming, and in the near future in the Gulf and Middle East. With the spread of such engines, they also need training in their maintenance because they differ greatly in their technician composition from traditional Deutz engine. Therefore, Deutz training department in Middle East is a necessity to work and to support you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Engineer Ahmed Madian and Engineer Ahmed Halalo, for your speeches. I would like to invite Engineer Pramith, Deutz Technical Consultant at EMEA Middle East. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being a part of this. As a part of Deutz team, we are proud to announce our new dedicated website for Deutz-AlMahroos Middle East, www.deutz.almahroos.com. This website is a reflection of our close partnership with Deutz in the region. For various Deutz product range, our training facilities, warranty registration, and spare parts strategies. Please visit our website for more information about our services in the region. Thank you.
Thank you everybody for your time in attending the inauguration of Al-Mahroos Deutz Distribution Center. And we hope that the speeches and the presentations illustrated the vision of Deutz and Al-Mahroos' partnership. Thank you again and have a great day ahead.